I'm here today with Kristy Duncan from Women in Payments, who's visiting Australia from Canada. Kristy, can you tell us a little bit about Women in Payments and what you're doing here in the region?
Thanks, John. I'm delighted to be here. I started Women in Payments on the side of my desk back in 2012 in Toronto. Being a payments geek that I am, it was a great opportunity to add value to this market in a different way. We now run conferences and other programs for women across the global payments ecosystem, and our mandate is connect, inspire, champion women in the global payments ecosystem.
Kristy, what specifically are you seeing as the trends around Asia at the moment?
Great question, John. Asia is its own market, it has its own, it's like its own little microcosm of what's going on in the payments market. They're driven by a multitude of currencies, a multitude of regulatory regimes, a multitude of different geographies and countries, and that in turn drives innovation in different ways. So they've got pockets of innovation on one side, but then they've got region-wide initiatives like Grab and Grab Pay and Alipay that are kind of coming into that market to bring innovation in new ways. And those things in turn are driving new opportunities across the region. So it's a really exciting time to be there.
Yeah, and specifically then for women in the payments world in Asia, what are you seeing as the opportunities there?
Great question, John. In any market, but in ASEAN in particular, women play a big role in terms of who's actually using the payment system. And from a consumer payments perspective, the majority of consumer payments are made by women. If you think about who's doing the grocery shopping and the school supplies and all that stuff. And so what we're trying to do is give women opportunities to play leadership roles in those markets from a product perspective, from a strategy perspective, from an innovation perspective, so that we can get more relevant products that will resonate with that target market.
Yeah. And you mentioned about conferences earlier, so I know you're running your first conference in Singapore in October this year. Can you tell us what are the key features that you're expecting from that event?
Yeah, great question. So October 15th in Singapore at the Fairmont Stamford Hotel. We're really excited.
Lovely place. Yeah.
Thank you. We will be it'll be a full day conference with keynote speakers, motivational speakers. We've got an executive panel that we're putting together to talk about key issues, but also to share their career journeys. And some of these senior women who are inspirational and leaders and role models in their own right will share some of their career journeys and help the younger generation, the rising stars in the industry, to help navigate their careers and build careers in this market.
Excellent. Well, it certainly sounds like it's going to be a great event. So I wish you all the best with that, and we look forward to being part of it. So we'll see you then in Singapore.
Fantastic. And if you want more information, you can always find it at womeninpayments.org.